Hey, when you're in the middle of a project and it's not flowing, do you stay focused and on task, nose to the grindstone, or do you do something else? Now, I know you are a conscious professional. You're maybe a solopreneur. You have tons of ideas. You get things done, absolutely no question. And yet lately you've been wondering, what happened to all your ideas? It's like they vanish somewhere. And normally, I know you're the one that you get into your office or your workplace and you boot up your computer and you look at your project and you're all set to go because you've got the next 16 ideas ready to roll. Only lately, you've been relying more on your team and colleagues to anybody really to give you inspiration. Or maybe you're just literally checking your emails or, shopping online or whatever, because those ideas are just not coming. And I know that you have accomplished and achieved so much in your career and your life. And yet it hasn't been until late that you've thought, well, maybe it's time for you to retire or like pass the torch to somebody else because you don't have ideas. You're not inspiring anybody. You don't feel inspired. How can you inspire anybody else? And you're just not feeling that same sense of fulfillment like you used to. Yeah, I can so relate. And I know that whole thing of pushing, pushing, pushing and getting it done, working overtime, that masculine way of doing things and getting something done. And what you don't know about me, though, is that I've gotten to the other side of that. And I found a solution that works. And the reason I'm sharing all this with you is because I've worked with so many clients and still today with people, with women especially, who you just have, it's your career, your life, whatever it is, it's just not working like it used to. It's like it's you can't push, you can't force, you you're like ready to just toss up the cards and go like, yeah, universe, now what? Well, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Kathy Walters, and I'm an intuitive ignition catalyst. And I help evolutionary leaders, professional women like you, and ageless goddesses as well, to step into their spiritual independence, to allow themselves to feel full self expression, to shine their light, to feel their joy and their passion and laughter and fun without people pleasing, overgiving, minimizing, and all the rest of the stuff that we just, put ourselves down and don't necessarily feel worthy in every area of our lives. So let me ask you a question. How does your heart feel when you push yourself trying to get through to finishing a project and it's just not working? Frustrated, angry, resentful, abandoned? Well, put a heart emoji in the comments if you can relate to what I'm saying. Yeah, I have a feeling that if you're listening still, you can relate. And so I have three elements that, from my years of working on myself and others, that I know can help you to get just a little bit unstuck. And the first one is feel your feelings. Because when you're feeling that sense of stuckness creatively, guess what? Your feelings are just as stuck, if not more so. So feel them. Because once you start to feel your emotions, which are energy and motion, I know you've all heard that. When you feel them, That's one way that energy can start to flow. The second one is will you stop being that mean parent to your inner child and pushing them, forcing them, stay there, nose to the grindstone, get it done. And instead be loving and caring and compassionate. Be more feminine in your approach to your inner child. And the third is change your state. And that means move your body. Move your body in some way, change something so that ideas can come, because in the state where you are, they're not happening, they're not there. And so you need to change your state so that the ideas can come in, they can flow. So to wrap all that up, it's like when you're feeling frustrated and stuck and no ideas are coming in, what you want to do is feel your emotions, be more kind and loving to that creative part of you, which is your inner child, and move your body so that by moving your body, you change your state, and then you can tap into that feminine part of yourself, your intuition. Now, if you can relate to what I've been saying, and you know that you are done with doing it that forceful, push, work extra hours, work really hard, get it done, no rewards until you get it done kind of deal. And instead, you want to honor your feminine way of going with the flow and being receptive and receiving the energy and inspiration. And if you know that you just have, you're not done yet. Yeah, sure, your life is going to be over, but at some point, not yet tomorrow, that you really want to feel that sense of fulfillment and passion and joy and excitement about not only your work, but your life. And you deserve this, and it's not getting any better with what you've been doing. And you know that you so want to honor, you long, your soul is calling you, your heart's calling you, telling you, there's that voice inside telling you that you deserve to feel fulfilled and joyful and passionate and have fun in your life, then we need to talk. And in this conversation, we'll look at where you're feeling frustrated, whatever area of your life. And we'll talk about what your dreams and your desires are, of what you truly want to feel in your life. And then I'll share with you what I can see as a clear next step on moving that dial at least closer, if not all the way, to your dreams and desires. And yeah, I know you may say to me, oh, Catherine, I've done so many programs. I've done so much. And I know you have. I know you've read books, taken seminars and workshops and retreats and yada, yada, yada. The list goes on. And yet so many of those programs and retreats, they're a cookie cutter approach. Everybody gets the same thing. And that's not you. You deserve, because you are unique. You're special. You are a conscious, evolving woman. You're a leader. You're bringing in, as a visionary, you're bringing in the new. A cookie cutter approach doesn't work for you. But my unique intuitive ignition method would work, because every time it's adapted to each individual client. And I know you can say, Catherine, I'm just too busy. I don't have time. And I get that you're busy. Yet I also have a question for you. How much more time do you want to give to the feelings of being unfulfilled and frustrated and resentful and wanting to tear your hair out or scream at somebody because your life isn't working, how much time do you want to waste on that? Because I know when you are able to connect to all the parts of yourself and really learn from them and work with them and dive into them and find the juicy richness that's inside of you and all the support that's available and around you, waiting to help you tap into the richness of your own intuitive guidance, then you will have that happiness and that joy and that fun, that passion that you not only do you long for, but you also deserve. So let's talk and get you moving forward on having what you deserve, which is that joy and love and passion and laughter and fun in a very balanced, feminine way. The link is below. I look forward to talking with you soon. Namaste.